Welcome to Trears Biomarkers, a company that enables precise treatment for chronic diseases. Trears was born after witnessing how inaccurate chronic disease diagnoses can be. Our duty is to implement precise and easy solutions for millions of chronic patients. Diabetes is one of those chronic problems. 440 million people, 1 out of 11 adults, live with this condition worldwide. It is the 7th leading cause of mortality. Only in the US were $307 billion spent on this disease last year. So far, there's no alternative to its poorly reliable diagnostic methods. Its treatment is difficult to adjust. The gold standard diagnostic method for diabetes is glycated hemoglobin. It can only reflect a limited time frame of glucose concentration and involves costly clinical work. Few diabetic patients comply with quarterly follow-up lab tests, which require time and effort from them. Its sampling method is associated with local pain and fear of needles. By contrast, the Trears device enables the adjustment of diabetic treatment every 3 months, but might also do it more frequently. We also found that when our novel self-sampling device was used, earwax was 59% more predictable than glycated hemoglobin for reflecting the previous month's glucose concentration. Trears device is an entirely safe device to use. Patients won't report any side effects. It's an easy-to-use self-sampling device that won't demand clinical work. Producing it will cost 1/3 of glycated hemoglobin. It's a low-emission cost device due to its biodegradable materials. The sample's bacteriostatic properties will allow patients to post Trears tips by simple post, whereas we'll deliver results back to patients in less than a week. It's our mission to improve the diagnoses of all chronic conditions. Metabolic syndrome is a cluster of chronic conditions such as dyslipidemia, obesity, high blood pressure, and diabetes. Like other chronic conditions, metabolic syndrome biomarkers exhibit long-term alterations. Still, current medications explain short-term changes in them as opposed to sustained life changes such as diet or exercise. Trears metabolic test might design/track personalized interventions to significantly improve metabolic syndrome outcome. This new test will approach this syndrome as the result of multiple altered dimensions rather than single categories. Instead of taking 2 medications, a more personalized diet might reduce weight and glucose among some of these patients. It will analyze all metabolic syndrome biomarkers in situ, providing immediate results with a single earwax sample. Join Trears Biomarkers.